In this video, we're going to show how to create an account. First step is to go up and click sign up. You can then click brand. We just follow the prompts. Put in your first name, last name, phone number. Make sure to select the right country code. Put in your email, company name, my company, put in a password. You can click Shopify or WordPress depending on the type of website you're setting up. We're going to click on Shopify and put in yourstore.myshopify.com. So you can go to Shopify and then grab the string right before .myshopify.com, paste it in, click next. Select your plan based on your monthly combined ad spend across all channels. We're going to go ahead and click starter, complete the CAPTCHA, click get started free trial. This takes you to the install page. All you have to do is click install app. What we need to do is approve the subscription. So we just click approve to start our free trial. You can just click approve. Okay, great. Now we're inside InCharge. And if we go to integrations, you can see Shopify is connected. So that's good. Next, what we want to do is log into our social media channels. We could start with Facebook, click on configure. We have a couple things here. First, we need to log in. So let's click this, continue. Okay, Facebook is logged in and we need to select the right ad account. Select the ad account that we want. Okay, then we can click save. Our ad account is saved. Now there's one more step. We need to apply the tracking code right here. If you click the setup illustration, it'll open instructions of how to do this. Go to the ad level in Facebook and place the code on all of your ads like this. So we're going to copy this and then go into Facebook. Once you're in Ads Manager, you can go to the ad level and you paste your tracking code right there. Once you've added the tracking code, you can click publish. Another tip, you can do this on all of the ads all at once. If you hold shift and then click, we selected all the ads at once, and then you can paste in the UTM tracking code just like that. And then you would just publish, and then Facebook setup is complete. If we refresh, we can see that Facebook now says manage. That's great. So now let's do Google. The process is going to be pretty much the exact same. Click sign in with Google, select your account, click continue. Okay. Now Google's connected. Let's click manage. We can select our ad account ID. No, if you are using a manager ID, then you can select your manager ID here, and then a new dropdown will open and it'll show the customer ID linked with the manager account ID. But for this example, we only need the account ID. So we're going to just click that. Next, we need to place our tracking code. So you see there's a different one for Google. If we click setup illustration, note, you can either follow the instructions as it shows and put it as the tracking template on the ad group level, or a better way to do it is to put it at the account level. So let's navigate to Google Ads, sign in. Once we're inside of Google Ads, you can go to settings, account settings. We go to account settings, tracking, and now we can paste in our tracking code. Let's copy the tracking code, go back to Google Ads, and then paste it in. Now we can click save, and this is done. Optionally, you can also place this tracking code by going to ad groups, click modify columns, attributes, tracking template, click apply, and you can also place the tracking code in at the ad group level. It's more efficient to place it at the account level. So this would be the recommended way of doing it, as it will automatically apply to all ads and you won't have to continue placing the tracking template. If you have existing UTMs that you want to keep, that's totally fine. You can just put an and sign right in front and then continue on. So it's totally fine to have multiple different UTMs here, and you can separate it by adding an and sign just like that. Now we can head back, we can close this, and Google is now set up and ready to go. Next, if we click on TikTok, now this one pretty much going to work the same way with a couple differences. If we click setup illustration, navigate to Ads Manager, and paste in your tracking code and the URL when creating ads. Example, yourwebsite.com, question mark, and then the tracking code. So when we're creating an ad in TikTok, it would look like this. Put in whatever your real website link is that you want to drive traffic to, and just add question mark and paste this tracking code. You won't be able to add this to your existing ads on TikTok, but you are able to add it on for any new ads created. So here we can click login. We can click confirm, success. Now we can click manage, select our advertiser ID. Great. Now you would just place the tracking code shown in the setup illustration into your new links, and then TikTok setup is complete. Next, we have Snapchat. Let's click configure. Let's click login. You can put in your login information, login, connect to InCharge, continue, success. Let's click manage. We need to select our organization, and then notice that it won't let us select the account because of the organization. So let's refresh. Now that we refresh, we can see the account shows. Click that, click OK. Now click setup illustration, the specific example of how to do this here. So let's navigate on over to Snapchat. We're going to go ahead and click advanced create. We're going to click website conversions. Let's click next. You can fill out all of this information however you want whenever you're setting up your campaigns. But for now, we're just going to click next. Now we're at the ad level. We have the website URL section. Build a URL parameter. Go back and look at InCharge to see how it says to set it up. Put snap in the campaign source. And campaign ID, we put the campaign ID metric, and then we have ad set ID to ad set ID, and then ad ID set to ad ID. Okay, so let's head back to Snapchat. We're going to type in snap campaign. We're going to look for campaign ID. Next, we're going to add two parameters, one for ad set ID and one for ad ID. Then the parameter value, we're going to do ad set ID, then ad ID. Okay, perfect. We can put in our website. So yourwebsite.com, click continue. The UTM has been created. Go back to InCharge. We can close the setup illustration and click close. Snapchat is now configured. We've now successfully fully integrated Facebook, Google, Snapchat, and TikTok. Next, we're going to integrate Amazon. So let's click configure. Note on the Amazon integration, this only works if you have a brand registered Amazon store. You have to have a trademark and be signed up for brand registry on Amazon to be able to use the Amazon attribution feature. Click configure, log in with Amazon, click allow. Let's refresh, click manage again. Once we log into Amazon, we can select our account. Then we select the advertiser account. Once we select our accounts, Amazon will generate our dynamic UTM parameters. This will depend on source by source. If we click Google, we can see there's a specific tracking code for Google. If we're running ads with Amazon attribution, then we're going to need to make sure that the ads that are going to Amazon are going to include this tracking code. Same thing for Facebook. And we can see the setup illustration. If we're running Facebook ads to Amazon, make sure to place this tracking code the exact same way that we place the other tracking code. And that's all. And once you've added your tracking code, the Amazon attribution integration is complete. You can click close. Navigate to dashboard. We notice that no data is showing here yet. That's because the data starts from when we install the app. If we want to see past data, we can head over to the metric panels. The data has already populated for up to 90 days worth of data. We have our Facebook data, and then you can see your Google data down here. Customize these however you see fit, and you can adjust the date range however you'd like. Once there's a new purchase tracked by InCharge, you'll be able to see it in the customer tab. We're going to wait for that. If we want to be on light or dark mode by selecting the gear icon right here. For the rest of the demonstration, we're going to switch over to dark mode. Okay. If we would like to add some staff members, click the upper icon right here, and we can click on staff. Click new, then put in the email of the staff member that we want to add. Set a password for that staff member. Select the permissions that the staff member should have and click create. Okay, great. Now the staff member is able to log into the account. Next, let's go to settings. In the settings section, we can change any of this information, add our company name, my company. We can switch the currency of the account if we need to, and we can upload a logo. Click save. We can see we have a company logo added to our account. If we refresh, now in the top right-hand corner, we can see our new company logo. Initial setup for this account is now complete. We'll start seeing data as soon as there's a purchase. Check out our other tutorial videos to find out more information.